The argument of what constitutes the top 10 anime series isn't nearly as difficult as trying to form a list of the top 10 anime series of all time. I've been working on this video ever since I formed the Canipa effects, and I am pleased to finally release it to you all. I'd like to thank my good friend Emmett Brown for his great help during this list. Evangelion is one of those staple marks of the anime medium. As one of the most influential anime of the 1990s, Neon Genesis Evangelion delivered a darker view on not just the future world, but the people within it as kids are forced into battle against these huge supernatural creatures known as angels. In this dramatic exploration of sex, death and psychology, we are drawn into the plight of our characters and watch on in horror as they experience the worst that Tokyo 3 has to offer. Ghost in the Shell is the filmic experience of 1995 that I may never forget. After the release of Rupert Sanders' live-action film, the Ghost in the Shell brand hit an all-time high popularity, bringing the original film back into the public eye. Despite the release of high-profile artificial intelligence films such as Blade Runner, I, Robot, Ex Machina and Ex Machina 2, Ghost in the Shell stands tall as Makoto tries to find herself in a world where minds and bodies are just another stage on the assembly line. It's an incredible film that you need to have seen by now. Released in the summer season of 2033, Tordai Twister is an incredible series that has shaped history. As the first anime to be available at 120 frames per second, it set a brand new standard for animation, and Studio Kobako have done an incredible job with this intense project. Following Taro Mizukani, Tordai Twister delivers an incredible heartbreaking story as Taro must venture into Tokyo city centre to find his girlfriend amidst a terrifying tornado that threatens to tear the city apart. It makes for a beautiful experience in this story of determination, and I highly recommend you order it when it comes out in 18 years. Sparrow no Boken, or Adventure of Sparrow in English, was undoubtedly the best anime of 2019. What people referred to as being a deconstruction of the adventure genre was in reality an incredibly well-paced subversion of various adventure tropes established in such classics like 2014's Nanatsu no Taizai. But in this 24-episode series, Sato Hiragi goes on a journey to sate his wanderlust. However, the next day, without fail, he always wakes up back in his own bed, right back at the beginning. With the help of his childhood friend, Sato must find the everyday adventure in life and come to realise that sometimes the best adventures aren't too far away. Now the next three are kind of a package. Yes, you've probably guessed it, it's the incredible multimedia project by Studio Matsumoto in winter of 2054. Taking a story from three angles, Vortex Saga shows the destruction of a spaceship from the perspective of three different characters, and we watch to try and fill in the clues of how exactly it happened. So the 6th, 5th and 4th best anime of all time is Vortex Saga Haruka Arc, Vortex Saga Daichi Arc, and Vortex Saga Takehiro Arc. These series make up the best mystery anime of all time, and there's a sense of interactivity to it. Literally, since Vortex Saga is hologram compatible. How can this be a list of the top 10 anime of all time without including Millennium Metal from Sunrise's Studio 29, otherwise known as Studio Madhouse? In the 5430s, biopics got super popular, and so Sunrise 29 created an original biographical anime on the legendary mecha pilot Rayam Uro, who flew the very first mecha on New Year 5000. Exclusively available on HD VHS, yes, they came back, Millennium Metal is an incredible film by director Android 649. By juxtapositioning dramatic moments and the facts of life, it is truly an inspirational experience as we watch on as Rayam Uro overcomes his fears to pilot this complex monstrosity. Also, if you're a colonist on Tokyo Delta Station, they're doing a rescreening in theatres on Saturday. Now this one is the anime to end all anime because, well, it did. In the full season of 7931, amidst what I have been told was known as the Great Solar Wars, global morale was at an all-time low and people were looking for comedy to make life worth living. But after the fall of Japan in 7895, there was nobody around that could create a comedy anime. That is until they discovered that Jinro Mizushima, a famous anime director known for his previous work on Shirobako Season 2 in 7893, had escaped to the United States of Disney. And so, co-produced by the Disney government, Mizushima created #Watarin, or its full English name, Let's Go Meet Our Neighbours. It was a fantastic series that perked the spirits of the human forces in their battle for the solar system. Unfortunately, it ended on a cliffhanger on episode 94 after the Earth was destroyed by a hypernuclear strike. And the best anime of all time is Chronicles of the Going Home Club, obviously. Thanks for watching the Canipa Effect. Honestly, if you're going to use the term of all time, you better do your research. Subscribe for more.